People, deluded, I'm back again. Arsenal returned to the Champions League and it was firmly a firecracker. It was fireworks. It was absolute scenes at the Emirates Stadium. What a return to the Champions League, people. Arsenal 4, PSV 0, Saka, Trossard, Jesus and Ødegaard with the goals. The game was done at half-time and we added insult to injury in the second half. As I said earlier, what more can you ask for? It's been a great September, beating Everton, Manchester United and now PSV. You know, let's start with Martin Ødegaard, Wondergaard, Odder class, the best Norwegian in world football. Yeah, Ireland's all right. Ødegaard's an absolute baller. The captain led by example. And I'm happy that him and Jesus also got their goals because they deserve it. He had 82 touches, which was the joint most, 64 passes, 11 final third entries, and a bunch of others. And as you lot know, Ødegaard on the edge of the area, or these runs where he doesn't make it into the box and loads up the weapon. You've seen it against United and PSV and several times. It's a crime scene. And again, people, Martin Ødegaard had a fantastic game. He led by example. I cannot believe we signed Martin Ødegaard for 30-odd million quid. And when you look at what we can become as a football team, it's amazing. All the headlines, all the journalists, all the blogs have to write about how good Arsenal were against PSV. The road to Wembley is alive and kicking, people. I love this effing football club, and I'm sure you lot do as well. For me, that was our best performance of the season. One love to Bukayo Saka as well. You know what he does. Real star boy settings. Only took 30 minutes to get a goal and assist, 8 minutes actually to get his first Champions League goal. Big up Mikel Arteta for his comments on our young star boy as well. Bukayo Saka and Trossard are two players who have scored on their Champions League debuts for Arsenal in the same game. Big up Trossard because that's 3 games, 2 goals and 1 assist. Red hot form, especially considering Trossard's need to play now because obviously Martinelli has been injured. So we're going to need him. And it was lovely to see our front three all on the score sheet, really and truly. Big up Jesus because like Ødegaard, I think he was a man possessed yesterday and he deserved this goal. He has scored in 50% of his Champions League starts, people. What a player Jesus is. He's got 21 goals in 39 Champions League appearances. That is ridiculous. David Raya, 2 games, 2 clean sheets. Big him up for his calmness, his ball distribution and everything. Mikel Arteta still refused to be drawn on who the number 1 is. And now remains to be seen who exactly is going to be the number 1 for the game in the North London derby. As you can see in front of me, you know, in the 90 minutes Raya played, he did quite amazing as shown by the statistics.
My nigga, bro, what's that? The loud thing. What's that, big man?
Don't know for Manchester United's goalies, as you would have seen in that video there, man. Not everyone can have a decent goalie. I mean, Kai Havertz had a decent game, but it's more of the same. I think he done well defensively and physically, could have scored. He weren't amazing, but he weren't terrible. I'm not going to lie, people. For me, it was amazing seeing Emil Smith-Rowe. Forgot he was at the club. Big up Smith-Rowe, Vieira and Nelson. I also think they made encouraging cameos off the bench, really. And big up Nelson for looking good off the left-hand side. What a return it was to the Emirates Stadium in the Champions League. It was box office stuff. And it ensures that this well-oiled engine that Mikel Arteta is fine-tuning, where September is concerned, it keeps trickling along. I don't think I can have any complaints at this moment in time, and neither should you. And now the attention starts to the North London derby. Does Jesus start? Does Nketiah start? Does Raya keep his place, or will it be Ramsdale? Will you go with Trossard, or will you go with someone like Nelson, who could be a spanner in the works? Spurs probably aren't planning for that big time. Man divided ain't got a point. The only English team in the champs without a point. One love. Said, people, as I've said, I'm happy with our 3 points against PSV. As I said, we got 4 goals. It was raining in North London. We was raining goals. I think it was a great collective and individual performance. I love the substitutes. 4 goals, clean sheet, 3 points. A performance that warranted one at the Emirates, and what a return. What can I say, people? The only concern, and I wouldn't say concern, big up Fabio Vieira for looking good. Havertz, it's one where I badly wanted him to score, and had he have scored with his right foot, I think that would have done a lot for his confidence. I would describe Havertz's game personally, for me anyways, as a 6 out of 10. I don't think he was amazing. I don't think he was terrible. I think he worked very well off the ball. I think he put in a shift defensively. I think, you know, physically he allowed Raya to go long. That was something I actually liked about David Raya a lot in that game. Early doors, you know, he was going long and Havertz and Jesus would fight. I do like the maturity and calmness Raya oozes to the rest of his teammates. Not that in either game that he's played he's been tested necessarily, but I think his level of focus is good. It's just basic competencies as a goalie. So there's big questions for me. I've been saying when Raya came in against Everton, I want to see him at least play 3 games now. So that's 2. I think he might even play in the North London derby, but you never know what Arteta is planning. So yeah, I think everybody who came into the team team did well. I think the subs did well. I'm happy to see Bukayo Saka not only got a goal and assist, but an assist. The same goes for Trossard. I think Jesus worked his socks off and he deserves a goal like Ødegaard. I was really impressed with our front three, front four, if you extend that to Ødegaard. Collectively, it was a good team performance. Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Benjamin White, he looked a bit knackered towards the end of the game, was superb in my opinion. Obviously, when you look at PSV, they only look like they could harm us in wide areas, if I'm honest with you, with Noah Lang and Bakayoko on the right-hand side. For them, there was a lot of the time we let them have a lot of the ball, but they didn't really do much with it. Maybe we could do better at defending the space, but so far, so good. And as I said, it's been a great September so far. Beat Everton, ending the hoodoo, return to the Champions League in style. This has to be our best collective 90 minutes of the season. Beat Manchester United in the London derby, and to see them lose to Bayern Munich in Gnabry bag, it was great. But the hard work continues. We need to, we've got, I believe, Bournemouth, Brentford in the cup, and obviously the North London derby on Sunday. We need to keep going. It's a big test. We're in a testing period. From now to the end of the year, the games are coming thick and fast. We need to make sure we come out of 2023 and enter 2024 in good stead, people. So as I said, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know everything you lot are feeling individually and collectively. God bless you all. Stay safe, stay blessed. People, deluded. I'm out. Come on, you Gunners.
You always use that active red light defending.
I think it's like